An apple, misunderstood, clothed in yellow skin. Who is it? What is it? Why is it called lemonade? Why is it yellow? It asks itself in the mirror. Who am I? What am I? An apple. An apple. That is what I am. This lemonade apple made its way to me on a normal day. I was in the grocery store and I saw this unique label. Amongst all the other apples sits a yellow, round apple that my cat is obsessed with that read Lemonade, New Zealand. It piqued my interest. I picked it up. I put it in my cart and I said I will try this apple. Now, a few things. New Zealand, how interesting. You may be thinking, well, aren't you from there? Your accent's so authentic. Unfortunately, I'm not from there. And it may be surprising and disappointing to learn that this accent is in fact not real. I know it does sound very genuine. Lemonade. You may be thinking, wow, this may be tasting like lemonade, as many other people at the store may be also thinking. I will say I did think it would have a citrusy taste. I did search online, and a few other people seemed to agree. Lemonade apple has quite an identity crisis. Some people have tried it, and it seems like people were disappointed in its flavor. Maybe they were misled by the sticker or this yellowish hint. How sad is it to live as an apple and feel so misunderstood? To have to live up to expectations that you were never born to meet. But I guess that's society for you. I have to be honest, as this lemonade apple made its way around my home for this week, I got quite attached to it. But today I'm going to try it, and it's making me a little sad that I'm going to have to cut into this bugger. Naturally, before I do taste this lemonade apple, I did do some research to see what I would be expecting. It was quite interesting to find out that the lemonade apple is grown in the southern and northern hemisphere so that people can have them year round. So my apple's from New Zealand, but there are other ones grown in Washington state. That way, during the winter and summer months, somebody can always have a lemonade apple. And I started digging more into apples. Did you know that the apples you buy at the grocery store could be 6 to 12 months old before you buy them, sometimes over a year? It made me wonder, how long have you been sitting in storage, little apple? How long have you been waiting for me to eat you? I mean, you've been in the refrigerator for about 4 days, but how long have you been waiting in a storage unit? I'm ready to dig into this apple and taste it for myself. So let's see what it tastes like. So I have to admit, I'm quite nervous, and I'm sure little Appley is too. I think I'm going to cut the back off in case I do want to save any of it for later. Okay, looks like an apple inside. It's about what I was expecting. From what I found online, this was a cross between Bayburn and Gala apples. It's a little bit more tart, less sweet, but it should have the taste of a traditional apple. Nothing spectacular, nothing citrusy. Does have a little bit of a yellowish tint inside, but nothing really out of the ordinary from a normal apple. Going to taste test now. Okay, I'm so sorry that you couldn't see me chewing that or hear me, because I do hate chewing noises and I don't want to subject anybody to that. But it does have a really nice crisp crunch. I will break it in half. That snaps really easily. And it has a really in the middle range taste, sweet and tart, but without being overly one or the other. I actually quite like this taste. It has a really, really nice taste, and sometimes I don't enjoy apples very much, so I could see myself really enjoying this mild apple. I'm sorry to my apples account that was unsatisfied by this flavor and was expecting lemon, but this apple cannot live to your expectations. It's just an ordinary apple. It's just like all of us. We're not going to live up to everybody's expectations and societal expectations. So let's all take this as a lesson. Don't let anybody diminish your lemonade sparkle, and don't let anybody tell you what you should and shouldn't be. Thank you, Lemonade Apple. It was a really pleasant experience, and I will get back to you later. And thank you all for eating an apple with me.